What's going on, everyone? Before we start this video, there are two things which I would like to address. First thing is that if you have your own YouTube channel with Arcane Legends content, I warmly welcome you to the community. There's one thing though which I really don't appreciate, and that's when other people just randomly steal my thumbnails. I mean, I know that my thumbnails are awesome, and I also know that I am actually paying money for them, so it is not okay to just take my thumbnails and think that I am fine with it, because I am not. If I see a video with one of my thumbnails, I report it to YouTube and they do the rest. So you guys must understand that the guy who makes my thumbnails is actually spending lots of time in it and I am paying money for it. So it's not okay to just steal my thumbnails for your own videos. Thank you. Then second of all, this video is not going to contain any in-game footage, so it's going to be a discussion about hardcore mode, a little update, and that's it. So if you're still with me at this point, thank you, I appreciate it. Actually quite excited because there is a brand new hardcore mode thread on the forums. It has been there since Monday. I'm confused that no one mentioned it, or no one redirected me to it, so I had to find it by myself, so shout out to me. So yeah, let's see what's up. This time Chinko designed the thread. Okay. Thanks for the feedback, questions and comments on the upcoming hardcore mode. After reviewing the original preview thread, we've decided to post a new thread with additional details and answers to a few key questions. Okay, this is looking a lot better than what we got last time. Let's see it, guys. So, overview. Hardcore mode is a challenging way to enjoy AL with a new special character. Okay, so you cannot use your old character, so you're going to get a brand new character in order to start hardcore mode. To experience hardcore mode, you must complete a quest from Nelix and Festerfang Outpost. He's not there yet, but will be there soon. Once you complete his quest, you will be able to create new hardcore mode characters on your account. Now, in order to be able to enter Festerfang Outpost, that means that you need to have an endgame character, so newer players won't have the opportunity to enter hardcore mode immediately, I think. So yeah, I guess that's a good thing. Hardcore mode characters start the game at level 1 and advance through the classic AL campaigns, quests and content. So there's no new content at all. There goes my dream where I was dreaming about new dungeons and stuff. Nope, that's not happening. It's just the exact same campaign, with the difference being that here you are in hardcore mode, which basically means that, let's see it, you start at level 1, you cannot trade or stash items, whoa, and if they die they cannot resurrect. So if you die, you literally lose everything. For enduring these hardships, hardcore mode characters collect unique achievements, titles and banners to show their prowess. Hardcore characters are allowed to hang out in the same social spaces as normal characters, but they are only allowed to go on PvE adventures with other hardcore characters, so that actually makes sense. So if you are a hardcore player, you can still go to town, you can still hang out with your non-hardcore player, but obviously when you farm, you can only match up with other hardcore players. That obviously makes sense. That's logic at its finest. Okay, so let's see it. Yeah, when you join a mob, you will only be joined by other hardcore players. That's what we just talked about. And then normal characters are put in mobs with other normal characters. Makes sense, Chinko. Well written, bro. Jesus. Hardcore characters are allowed to PvP against other hardcore characters. Normal and hardcore characters are not allowed to play together in standard PvP mobs. Two exceptions to this: duels and guild battlegrounds. Hardcore characters can elect a duel or enter a guild battleground. Okay, so very interesting. So you create a brand new character, level 1. You do the exact same thing as what you did before. You go through the entire normal AL campaign, but you don't have the opportunity to buy stuff from the auction, you don't have the opportunity to stash your goodies, and if you die, you literally lose everything. Gear-wise, you are forced to use the gear which you loot during these runs, so that actually is quite a challenge if you ask me. But one question which arises immediately for me is, will this hardcore mode, will this really be popular? I think that it's a very small, a minor amount of the community which is actually going to bother and try this. So I don't really, if this is what they are trying to revive, like make the game great again, I don't think that this is going to be it. But it's something different for a change, and it's actually a challenge, so okay, I guess. Rewards, so reach level 2 for the title Mortal, hashtag Slacky doesn't care, reach level 25 for the one and only title and the level 25 hardcore banner, hashtag Slacky still doesn't care, Slacky is the one and only already, and fuck off with your hardcore banner. Reach level 50 for the gold living legend title and the level 50 hardcore banner. O to the M to the G, oh my motherfucking god. I'm so excited for my new level 50 hardcore banner. I mean, it's useless. But yeah, it's actually, it's just like something prestigious. There's not really any reward. I mean, the banner and stuff, I mean, I actually like banners, especially in situations like this. So yeah, okay, I'll have it, I'll take that banner. And then there's an additional title and an amazing new banner for level 75. So he read that, yeah, okay. 75, interesting. Death and Restoration. Okay, here we go, this is interesting, guys. So the cornerstone of hardcore mode is the finality of character death. Characters cannot resurrect when they die. If a hardcore character fails in battle, he is considered permanently dead and is removed from the hardcore mode leaderboard. Players have the option to use platinum to restore a dead hardcore mode character to level 1 with all of the inventory items that she or he had when they died. This is the only way to recover a dead hardcore character. So basically, let's say you're level 40, you have your inventory full with legendary gear. If you die, you can revive using platinum. You'll go back to level 1, but you still have the items which you had before. That's what it basically says. So, restored hardcore characters start at level 1 no matter how far they got in the game before they died. Okay, that makes sense. That hardcore characters remain in your character list until they are deleted or restored. Okay, that in PvE and PvP have the same consequences for hardcore characters. Interesting. I think that this is going to really frustrate people a lot. It can be fun and it can be challenging, but the amount of frustration will definitely beat the amount of happy players. Hardcore characters are economically isolated from Arlor. They cannot use the huge advantages that come from trading equipment with other adventurers. They cannot spend their gold for powerful items at auction. They cannot move items from their characters on the same account via the stash. Characters' hardcore equipment is the product of strict individual effort. Relying upon looted items makes the hardcore character experience very challenging, especially at the higher levels. I can only imagine how difficult it is. Let's say you're like close to level 75 in that new mob. Yeah, it is difficult, especially when you have shitty gear. Existing characters are considered normal characters. They cannot be converted into hardcore mode. Likewise, you cannot convert a hardcore mode character into a normal one. That absolutely makes sense. The purpose of hardcore mode is to create a risky, exciting new context for advancing from levels 1 to 71 and beyond, and conversion back and forth with defeaters. Yeah, that makes sense. On the gear loss then, guys. Existing characters are... Oh, sorry, I'm reading the wrong paragraph. what is this? On Gyros, all of the items in your hardcore character's inventory are lost when he dies. Makes sense. This includes everything: vanity items, equipment items, and crafting components. I like how he put vanity above equipment. That just shows how obsessed that they are with their fucking vanities. Since hardcore characters do not have access to trade, stash, or auction, the strategic management of inventory is more important than in normal character context. So yeah, okay. What he basically says is that you need to be careful with what you quick sell and what you keep. That's what he's saying. If you choose to restore hardcore mode character, all of that character's items will also be restored. So if you're spending platinum to revive, you get all of the items back. Upon restoration, your character will be back at level 1, so higher level items will not be accessible until you meet the necessary requirement. So let's say you looted a level 40 legendary item, you die, that item will be level 1 too, I think. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then on achievements, after reviewing feedback, we decided to separate the hardcore mode character achievements into their own category. These will be visible only to hardcore characters and will not affect normal players' advancement. On the leaderboards, hardcore characters are removed once they die. All relevant advancement counters are reset on dead pets. When a dead hardcore character is restored, their pets are brought back along with all of their equipment. Pet levels are all reset to level 1. Purpose of this is to ensure that early game balance is not trivialized by high level companions. That makes absolute sense. Looking forward to more questions and comments on this. Thanks again. Okay, so Slacky, do you like the new hardcore mode? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. In one way, I think that it has potential, but if you look at it from another point of view, this is definitely not going to reach the mass audience. This will not make people come back and play again, because if they die one time due to lag or something which they find unjustified, they will uninstall again for sure. I do like the challenge and the idea behind it, but I am more scared and paranoid than that I am excited for this hardcore mode. I am really happy that we got a more detailed thread though, so that is very good, and there are a lot of questions which are answered here. So this looks like a complete reset of AL, but then like the hardcore edition, so only the strongest will survive here. So I am so sick and tired of the old content, guys. I have done those mobs years that I have farmed them. I am tired doing all of them. Imagine getting randomly one-hitted by one of those glitchy mobs when you are like mid-level 40s or something. Like I am not having it. I'm getting irritated already, and I don't even have a hardcore character yet. So yeah, okay, here is my opinion about it. So I think that they should have spent all of the time which they spent on hardcore mode right now. They could have invested it in a lot more and in more useful stuff, because yeah, it might be fun for an hour or so until you die, and then you give up and you quit the game in frustration. That's what I think. So I'm happy that they are trying out new things, but I am worried because once again they are like not failing, but like their time and money is being spent and invested in the wrong stuff. I don't think that this is going to turn into a popular mode at all. I really don't. Yeah, and I'm already thinking on how hard that it's going to be. And actually, I like challenges, I like hard things, but yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a game, it's supposed to be fun, and I think that it will cause more frustration and rage than that it will actually create joy, so whatever. Let's have a quick look in the comment section what the fanboys have to say. So let's see, I'm not going to call out anyone in particular, but I count here 1, 2, 3 Uber fanboys. So like the fanboys, they're fanboys. 3 of them are in here. Okay, Encryptions is interesting. He can't wait to try it. The game mode sounds exciting and refreshing, but I still see flaws. I'm not going to read all of the comments. I'm going to see if Crocodile replied in the thread, because that guy was a legend in the last thing. Yay, should be fun, thanks. Buy platinum or don't play. Dope, free to play player can reach top level without a single. That makes sense. Abuse always good with what he writes. What about buying items from the store, awakenings, etc. because of stuff like awaken plant gear is available? Then this is a money grab from my perspective. Shout out to the abuse guy here, he's right. Nice at all to have a challenge, but at the end of the day it's the same content. Also, achievements and PvE kills will play a role in hardcore LB. Nice way to make the top players LB useless. This looks more like what everyone joked about AL 2.0. Just restart AL completely, lol. That's what I just addressed and I didn't check the thread. LOL. Okay, so sounds good. When can we expect this to be released? Okay, finally a developer with a useful answer. He says before the end of November, so that's, yeah, 2 months, 1 month. Let's see here. Let me test them dying. Oh, yeah. That guy also think that he is the how do you say that, the icing on the cake. I mean, I was playing poker, so I mean, go. Right, someone else is in here. I agree 100%. Yeah, see, they are complaining about the AL service already here. So, as I've just mentioned, this is going to cause more stress than that we are going to have fun, guys. In the end, you don't listen to the community. I can't even stash the banner or wear the title on my main. Your World War III problems. Have to pay platinum to revive food items I can't even take with me. This is just hours wasted into the plat pit. There is no return whatsoever until you max out a character with no further reason playing besides loitering in town with a title and banner. Yeah, the guy has a point, but whatever. I'm going to read the developers' comments only. Quick question, is there PvP in hardcore modes? Okay, I lied. Another question, is if there is, then would the whole character reset thing apply to PvP as well? Okay, so he's updating his OP with questions asked here, so we probably already read through most of these answers, so come on, where are the trolls? Yeah, but not going to happen. Let's see. Scroll. Yep, completely agree with this one. He says the idea is cool, but I'll stick to normal. Kaya K XX, who is one of the always optimistic guys on the forum, he sees the good in all of it. You can go to the forums, you can make an account, you can say, hey, my dog just died, and he will still see the positive in it. So credits to that guy for being optimistic. This thing here, I don't understand what he's on about, though. I mean, let's see. Yeah, there's not really anything interesting. Let's see if the developer has said anything else here. Because most of the people commenting are people who I really hate and who I don't really, whose opinion I don't really value. That's just personal taste. So I don't have anything against these people in particular, but I just think that they don't really add anything to the conversation. So hardcore characters do not get reset to level 1 so long as they remain alive. Okay. See. Okay, here, plat users are the only ones who will be able to get the best arcane axe gear in hardcore because of no trade. Okay. Will they toll? Do you think people with money will risk big chunks of it when the character can be permanently killed and thus cost lots of more real money to bring back? I think hardcore specifically discourages big spending. I completely disagree with that response. Oh my god, come on, Shaco. We aren't retarded, buddy. Come on. Jesus Christ. well, it's this and thousands of platinum to revive. Okay, see, this is where I think that the developer should make it very clear how much that it's going to cost to revive, because responses like these ones are responses which confuses the community. See, this is so, stop talking so vaguely and come to the point, please. Fucking hell. No, here he's praising his own banners. I'm done, guys. I am tilted out of my mind. I'm completely done. I'm done with this thread. Thank you very much for watching. I'm actually going to do something which I enjoy now. And this developer is such... Why does he always have to derail, man? He started things off so good. I'll admit, guys, I didn't even point out the number of grammar errors in his OP, because I was actually enjoying the read. But now he's failing once again with these vague responses. I mean, come to the point, add numbers. I mean, you say end of November, perfect, that's the information which we need. But don't start talking in this vague blah 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 blee 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 language, because it fucking annoys me. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for the next video on Thursday, peace.